Welcome, Fire Pro fans. In this video, I just kind of wanted to put together and show you my rosters here for Fire Pro World that I currently have that I'm running on this PC version of Fire Pro. I do also have a PS4 version, but that's not going to be the one that I'll be showing most of the time or playing, just because, as you can see from that menu, obviously mods, and also just my collection of wrestlers. Ignore the AJ Styles is there. I have a few wrestlers in some random spots just for ease of access and testing, basically. But just to give a quick run through, have an AEW roster here. As you can see as well, the mod allows you to show the animations of their taunts. So I'm running Carlzilla's script to organize all the wrestlers into these different categories, stables, whatever they call it here. So we have different factions, tag teams for AEW set up here. Just going to go quickly through them as obviously there's a lot here. Not going to show you every wrestler, just want to show you a little bit of the setup and what I'm running with in terms of the federations or promotions. Here's Raw, all of Raw characters, the faces and heels. Broken up into tag teams, women's. Brock gets his own team even. And I like this organization for the stables, especially if you choose to keep interference on, and that way you have people interfering from your actual stable or tag team, so that's nice. Well, that guy has to move to the retired area. So we're looking at this SmackDown roster right now. We also have NXT, of course. New Japan built in. Although there are some created versions in there, won't go into that right now. PG era characters, these ones are broken up in many different stables for heels, faces of the WWE, TNA, indie wrestlers of that time. I'm going to give a special shout out here. Oh, no, not on this one. Never mind. Ascension, legendary tag team. The Cabinet, JBL's Cabinet, another underrated team. 3-minute warning. The Divas. Nexus. So there's multiple versions of some of the guys here. That's why it's so big. But there were still a whole lot of Nexus members overall. So skipping over to the Attitude Era. See some ECW, Degeneration X, the NWO, Full-Blooded Italians, ECW teams, Too Cool, Ministry of Darkness. Really love that we have all of the Attitude Era stables, tag teams set here. Even Air Raid with Air Styles and Air Paris. I have so many AJ Styles in this game, and that's the youngest one. New Generation got some great WCW era gimmicks. My favorite of the time, Vader. On our channel, we have a Hart Foundation War Games match against the Click that you should check out. Team WWF, the Goon, should be in the Hall of Fame. The Christmas Creature, aka Kane, Mayor, Glenn Jacobs, whatever. Men on a Mission, possibly the most underrated team of all time. Even Oscar is in here. We're on a mission! We're on a mission! Beverly Bros. Even the Hart family. Then we have some older superstars. Japanese legends. Now, most of these guys are the ones that actually I mostly played as in the original Fire Pros and Super Fire Pro X Premium for Super Nintendo, as they were not as old back then. Territory wrestlers, my man Bruiser Brody right there. Gorilla Monsoon, Nick Bockwinkel, Blackjacks, Von Erichs. Free agents in Japan. We have ROH as well, of course. I know we skipped Arrows a little bit. Wrestlers just from over the world, general wrestlers from different promotions in different areas. I'm not familiar with most of those guys. MLW stars, good old Davey Boy Smith Jr. Contra Unit, Injustice, who I think are my tag team champions right now. Impact roster. I do not have Joe Doring yet, which is unfortunate. All the knockouts, machine guns. Not a bad Impact roster. Just a few guys from Lucha Underground, NXT UK. We have some CZW guys, just a couple it looks like. Chikara's represented. The Ant Colony, that's Orange Cassidy right there, Fire Ant. So that's nice if you ignore all the sexual harassment stuff by them. Nobody's in PWG right now, they're out of business. There's US indie guys. Here's Tyson Dukes, Windsor, Ontario legend. Textbook Tyson Dukes. Or Flawless Tyson Dukes, as he was known in Sid City Wrestling. One Warrior Nation, I love that One Warrior Nation is on here. Anyway, got distracted. AAA wrestlers, again, don't know too many of them. CMLL guys, a few of the legends, that is. Just a couple of guys from Evolve that might still be around, who knows. Stardom DLC. NWA, which again is another thinning out roster, but they're still around. My WWE guys, which I have some different categories here. I have some legends. These are some more high-def characters that they describe them with custom textures and logos, things like that. So these are more my high-quality edits that I kind of keep together separate from all the bulk ones. And that way I can go to these when I want to use these specifically for things. They don't have as many custom moves, I think, as my other ones do. So I kind of just go into these ones when I want like the good edits, like that face on Nash. Different eras of Sting. Like I just love the makeup on those ones. They did a really good job. All the different Road Warriors, rest in peace Animal and Hawk, but recently. Undertakers. So these ones are just really high quality edits that I like to use for videos and other things. Don't always play as them as much, but I really dig the textures and the writing on them all. So yeah, those are the ones that you'll usually see in these videos too. And we have some All Japan guys. Noah as well. Actually, maybe Joe's in... Oh, Joe is in All Japan, so I will have to move him over to Impact eventually. Good old Joe Doring. TJP, Women's, Dragon Gate, DDT. Just a few guys from there. Big Japan. Then I have an MMA roster with boxers. Using the mods for boxing is a lot of fun with these guys. I'd like to add some more, but haven't gone around to it yet. And then use some Octagon matches with the MMA roster here. And again, those are fun to sim and watch. I like playing as the boxing. In MMA, I'm not too bad, but I'm not good at the grapples on high difficulties. So, the others that I want to show now are more out of the wrestling universe. So, what I have are just some created ones for Marvel and DC characters. I'm forgetting the creator's name off the top of my head right now. I did not prepare enough for this, but he has a whole subscription that you can subscribe to, or a collection, I should say, of superheroes and villains from the DCU and MCU. I say that as if like it's the movie universe, but it's just an easy way to categorize them. Marvel and DC guys, okay? So these are a lot of fun. There's some custom moves in these, some good designs. Love the blob. Yeah, just for some fun there. Then we have same thing with some Street Fighter ones. Just a collection of Street Fighter guys. Like to do the kickboxing style with them. Dragon Ball Z, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z and pretty much any Dragon Ball Z fighting game. So I had to put a roster of them on here. I'm going really quick, but again, just trying to show an overview of the layout and my library, not as much detail. And then currently, just the beginning of Digital Championship Wrestling, just a few task characters in there. We will save that. But overall, yeah, that's my Fire Pro library. Another time I might go through and show other things like the different mods I'm using, stuff like that. But for now, thanks for checking it out. Watch some of our other videos and see you later.